1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon. Oh,
I think it was in 2005, and it then took 8 years to get back to the Premier League, 2013, and we're still there. 10, 11, 12 years later. So 13 years later, really. But it affects you badly when you're a fan of your team and they get relegated. It does, because you think, well, when are we ever going to get back? Because you tend to lose all your good players. They want to stay up in the top division. So I think the stress is in the relegation area. Obviously, there's stress throughout the league, but yeah, it's an interesting story. I haven't seen that story of their manager, but do you know if is he suggesting his weight loss is stress from the job?
Yeah, they said a month after taking on the job. And
a month?
A month. So there's a picture there of before and after he took on the job.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it would be stressful, wouldn't it? Real Madrid. Can you imagine managing Real Madrid?
Yeah, but he's obviously got some previous experience. They wouldn't just pick a man off the street, would they? So it's obvious. I don't know whether he was a previous footballer. He probably was. But that seems, for a month, if it's just a month or so, I mean, that he could come out with a brand new weight loss program for people. Go and manage a football team for a month and you'll lose half a stone or 2 stones or something. I think it's a bit worrying. If he's lost that much weight in a few weeks, I think he needs to be checked out, which he probably has been. But yeah, who knows?
I think well, you know, a football manager, the club would make sure that they look after the, you know, so
they would.
It's got to be right. Okay, so this one is a bit of a did you know, right? So, did you know in 89 years Liverpool hadn't lost at home and away in a single Premier League season against Manchester City? 89 years.
Yeah, I think I heard that the other day. So I think I worked out it was about 1935.
Wow.
Then that would last have happened. Yeah. Oh, no, is that right? Or 1925, 85. No, 45, 55. I bet perhaps around the mid 1930s. But yeah, that's a crazy statistic, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? It is. And there was an honest slot, but they did. I mean, I saw the game and I was amazed at the display of skills and talent from both sides, actually. So I can't really blame him for. I can't really blame Slot for for what's gone on there. They really tried. They really tried their best. At the end of the day, somebody was meant to either win or lose. And for 89 years, that's a great record.
Incredible. Incredible.
That's a really good. That's a really great record. Now,
and I gather as well, it was, just to interrupt you there, I think it was one of the few grounds, Premier League grounds, that Haaland hadn't scored at. So he rectified that with his penalty, didn't he, the other day? But he hadn't scored at Anfield before, I don't think. And there's only one or two others. I'm trying to think. There's only one or two others that he hasn't scored at. I don't know what they are, but yeah, so at least he put the ball in there. But yeah, it's interesting. Some of these historic statistics like that, you think, well, that can't be true. But actually, when you look into it, they are, of course, they're true. Yeah. Statistically, that's true.
Now, this one seems.
say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, 3 beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show.
One seems to sort of give credence to the fact that we've been talking about, that we've been comparing not in a vicious way, but in a, you know, in a football kind of way. We always say the Premier League is a very competitive league from around the world, and the closest was the La Liga, which is the Spanish league. Now here's what Santi Cazorla said about the Premier League. So he said the truth is that La Liga is light years behind the Premier League in every way. Light years behind the Premier League. Because when we think about an English team meeting a Spanish team, we always think the Spanish team will have the upper hand. Now, to then say that the Premier League is light years ahead of the Spanish league, it sort of give credence to what we've always said. We've always said it's very, very competitive in the Premier League, because you see players come from, you know, they might come from some Spanish team. They come to the Premier League and they are humble. They could be scoring goals and doing whatever they're doing. Once they come to the Premier League, it's a different ball game. It's still football. It's a different ball game. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, was that Gianfranco Zola who played in this country who said that?
Santi Cazorla.
Okay. Yeah, well, again, without knowing in what specific area or areas he's talking about, I mean, to say that one league is light years behind another, I think you need more information to comment on what he means. I mean, if it's purely the competitiveness of the matches, I mean, almost every match can be viewed as a very competitive match, because the Premier League is like that, and there's always 4 or 5 teams just above the relegation zone, desperate not to sink further, and there's always teams who want to get into the top 6 or 7 to get European football. So there's not many teams who are just safely operating around the mid-table who don't have a degree of excitement to many of their matches. So we know competitively it's an incredible spectacle, and actually it has been pretty much since it was formed. I think it was.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, 3 beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on